Welcome everybody. Did you know I guess I can just show you. The exhibition theatre. There's I guess an option to loop it. Repeats the demo with the same character. Repeats the demo with a random character. You can just have the tech demo for this game be your screensaver, more or less. That's an... You what, sorry? Alright, I'll be with you all in a second. I just wanna, I did not even know that this was an option. I can watch you do it. Well, blow my ass down the stairs. I'm swinging round a man as he's swinging round himself. But that is not what we're here for. We are here for the arcade mode of the Knighted Mare. Two forms. Lock your teeth beyond yourself. Got to be him in his iconic blue moment, do we not? It's the only responsible choice. So we're doing it, and Yoshimitsu's doing it as well, but in the opposite direction. So we are at an impasse. Oh, jump! I love to jump. You've not shown off your other costume yet. And I'm stood like this, and none of the buttons were doing anything. Do you not have your... I can't swirgle my turgles around, unfortunately. I thought he had a move at this point in history where he spins the sword round all spin, bin, 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 bin. Like Keelik's one, or Songmina's one, I guess, because Songmina was a character in this series first. But look, if we're just going on... Ooh! And that was unceremonious. Drown, you muppet. I'm the bastard of darkness. Look at half of my neck. Incredible stuff. It's neither of the... we do learn in this game, the lore exists in this game explaining that Siegfried is Nightmare. But, both of his costumes are masked. I'm just thinking because, in Soulcalibur 2, his alternate costume was, visibly Siegfried, but with the Nightmare arm situation going on. So it almost feels like there was an attempt made to conceal who he was. Oh, turned! No, thank you. Oh, I can take your legs. Oh, I can swoat. Oh, I can swoat! Can I be on the floor? Right. Oh, no, that was a different move to the one that you were doing when I wanted to go on the floor. So I will never know now. Never, 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 no. But oh well. Lizard coming out. Is this our first time seeing an unmodified lizard? Short of my little face. Gold! God blimey. I can't have this. Punches. This punch is a kick, according to the game. That's always good to know. Chopped in half. Don't worry, you'll grow two of yourself. Wait, no, that's only your tail that does that. I'm thinking of worms. Even then, wasn't that, didn't that turn out to be a myth? You can't cut an earthworm in half and have it live forever. How does one find that out, even? Someone accidentally cuts a worm in half with a plough one day. And they're like, bloody hell, it turned into two worms. And it's like, no, sir, that's just one worm in half. I am afraid. Maybe both halves were still moving and the farmer got terribly confused. They're like, oh no, I know nothing about worm biology, so this seems like sorcery to me. At least he was self-aware about it. Anyway, time to fight Voldo. Underground! No. Underground, overground, I am Voldo! Hold on, can you rise to your full height real quick? Fuck me, you're tall. I mean, I guess I am, like, stanced a little bit. Crouching a bit more than you are. But you have your legs bent about the same amount. I think Voldo's just really fucking tall. Or turn it. Turn it towards your face. Please remember the human race. Nope, won't. I seek the beans that aren't your friends. Oh. Whatever you're trying to do is not fine right now. Ask me again later. It will be easier to reach a compromise we can both live with. We'll know what the state of play is when all the beetroots come in. Ah, beetroot delivery. Duelists. Beetroot delivery duelists. The trade routes for beetroot transport have become extraordinary, like really too valuable for it to make any kind of sense. But this being the way things are, merchants have sent their finest warriors to do battle over these trade routes. And so begins my new fighting game. Beetroots. No, that's shit. Fuck. Oh, I fucked it up. Oh, this is never getting off the ground now. Stupid. Fucking stupid. Ruined it all on the way out wacky races. I knew we shouldn't have had a pitch meeting during an active race. Alright. There have been long stretches of this game where I've not really been entirely cognizant that I'm fighting someone. This game has just sort of been on in the background of me playing it for some of these. I feel like those moments are evident. But that time I really paid the price for it. And I'm gonna cut the guy, come on, no. No, don't jump necessarily. Ooh! I mean, you jumped unnecessarily, and that was the problem. That was the problem, you ate beef stroganoff, and it was time for something else. Like a single lamb chop. With the opening score to Pagliacci written on it. I don't know. We butchered the lamb, and the score was just written on there already. Nobody knows how this happened. I stepped on your feet 4 times, and still you didn't answer. I'm trying to torture lamb information out of you, but the only form of inflicting pain that I know is stepping on people's toes. And you know me, I don't like to step on any toes. So I'm not very good at my job at all. But, you know, such is the price of integrity. Integrity cannon. No, come on. You've got to perish a little bit. Just slightly. Just until all of the cows come home. We think you're what's keeping them away. Oh, I felt that. You boinged unpleasantly. Thank God it cut that out of the second shot. More souls, please. More strawberries. Put them in 2 separate piles on either side of me. Thank you kindly. A tale of souls and strawberries eternally retold. We need more of both to make the sequels. Come on. No. The Spurch shall never die! The Sputch is fucking dead. Because of you. I was about to make it so that could never happen, and you just had to get in there at the last minute, didn't you? Ruin it all. Ruin the Sputch. There we go. I feel like I've been trying to do that and it's not been working. Thrust. Maybe I've been trying to do a bigger thrust. Or maybe I haven't been trying to do it at all and I'm just lying to everyone right now, I don't know. I can't claim my memory of the past, like, 5-10 minutes is all that clear. What if I headbutt you twice and punch? Fists and bonks. A tale of fists and bonks that keeps going on. Amazing. There's no bloody going back there. There's no reaching behind the counter for an olive. Yeah, we know you said that already. I'd like to stop you from being Nightmare, please. Can I do it? No. I'm the big blue boy and this shan't be pretty. Come on! No, Sophitia, no more! Oh, you low-kicking kick lower. You live in France with the rest of the elk. Right now! Unfortunate. An unfortunate beginning. Come on. Come on, I'm chopping a chicken to suffer the sage. Chopping a chicken to suffer the sage. Such as my tasks. Just nudging yourself away from me a little bit. Nope. Can't fucking believe that you've done it. Rod. Kick. Oh shit. I've put myself in a vulnerable position by flinging my shins at you again. I have an exposed inside leg measurement. Oh! No! All of the tailors now know my secret. Hang on! It's like if a witch gets some of your hair or something, they can use that to curse you. If once a tailor has your inside leg measurement, they can curse you with trousers. Nobody knows that. Nobody's taking the threat particularly. No one's taken the threat particularly. Go away. But there we go. Tailored trousers hurt your wife. Doodah. Doodah. It's the final battle. I'm gonna hurt Sophitia again. Come on. At least Bacon Boy was tragic. Ow! Ducking under my moments. Yeah. I trampled on your fucking lawn. Look at that. Stomping round your garden, flattening all the ants. They're all fine. They're just now completely two-dimensional. You've got a two-dimensional ant infestation to deal with now. Oh, I'm blocking myself out of the eyeballs. Yes. This is mine now. Well, no, it's both of ours now. I've got a second one of it that could. I suppose originally there were 2 Soul Edge blades, huh? I'm the other one. Come on, give me a kiss. What if he was wielding 2? What if he dual-wielded great swords? Has anyone ever done that? I mean, it'd look ridiculous, but I think we should give it a try. You know what? Everybody thinks it's foolish until it gets done, and then everybody's like, wow, that's really foolish to look at. But I guess it's been done now, so... Legal precedent has been set that this is okay. Battle 2, fight. No, it's time for the little swords. Little swords make large beams. Oh, yeah. I want... No. I was trying to sneak a guard impact in there because I realised I haven't even been attempting to do it really. So it's like, oh yeah, the mechanics of the game, but it bit me in the arse. It bit me in the arse, and now I'm going to have to bite a carrot to get all of my strength back. Carrots are the health upgrade here. Come on. Right through. Chop the guy. So I went through 2 stances and accomplished no material change! There was a joke, in that last statement somewhere about neoliberals. But I can't be bothered to make it. It requires, an amount of thought, to make it work that I can't really do while fighting the last boss. So, you can all put one together. Look, the pieces are there. If you could just nod that one into the net for me in your own time, then all will be well. Anyway. Surferus. the dog of the seas is getting louder and louder. No! He's shouting cowabunga at deafening volumes. Who ordained this dog to do as such? Final battle. I know you're sick of hearing me ask this, but it's time we address the loud hound before the beach becomes untenable. Go down. Thank you. Right. A lovely dealt cards. If you were playing blackjack at the casino, and like the dealer had finished dealing, and your dad appeared. No. I was just like, pierce me with this sword. Come on, stab your dad. Stab your dad and learn the truth. Is it possible to redossible? He's become Siegfried again, I guess. That's odd. This feels more like Siegfried's ending than it did Nightmare's ending. I wonder what Siegfried's ending is in that case, like fucking Narvi Darvi, maybe. Maybe Narvi Darvi could tell us. Can I, like... No. That's the wrong letter, even. I was trying to get into stance to do stance music. Fucking learn to spell! You've been doing it every video this whole time. And then... Or I can't... Or I can turn around and fucking flash my crotch at the victor. Coliseum, I remember this stage. I remember this stage, and now I'm seeing it with my eyeballs. I'm seeing it with my entire eyes turned on. That's great. Have we unlocked anything else in Mission Battle? Swervy-dervy, perhaps. We have not. Can we unlock any more art? We've only got 10 points. Anything that costs 10 points, not in here. It's all a minimum of 20 points. Okie dokie. I don't suppose, no. There's no supposing some people. Well, what we can do instead, I discovered that we do have access to character profiles, but only after we've already sort of played their... Like, we only get to understand the beginning of their story after we've seen the end of it. so that's a little weird. But we're going to go like the Azure Nightmare, for example. No one knows when the knight in azure armour first appeared in Europe. It was said that those who saw this knight's crimson eyes could not escape death. The sword was silly, and it went killing a lot of times. Equipped with the latest firearms were no match for it. The nightmarish horde cut a path of destruction and horror through towns and villages. Yeah, like, it's not mentioning at all that this is Siegfried. The Sword of Immortality, although the details of the sword was silly, it was very silly. It was corrupted by taking possession of Soul Edge, even though there go little hints and hints. Warrior's Fountain experience. Its single eye appeared enraptured whenever grotesque shift was bathed in blood. The demonic blade manipulated its bearer to commit atrocities so that it could consume the souls of the innocent. Oh, we don't know. What else is doing? Here's Ostrheinsberg. It rises high and it's Germany. We don't need to know all of this. Like, you can look that much. You can look up in your own time if you're interested. Voldo's stake in all this. Okay, the little guys appear in miniature when you're in this mode as well. But Qatar. They've been called Qatars. They've been referred to as Qatars in every game before 6. With 6 them being like, look, we know we know they're not really. But he's self-taught. He's got 4 siblings, all killed through warfare. 6 foot tall. Alright, so a reasonably tall gent. The Italian merchant Verci had sought Soul Edge, yet he went to the grave without ever obtaining it. After Verci's death, his loyal boyfriend Voldo became the guardian of the money pit, which was Verci's treasure vault, in addition to being his tomb. We know all this. Voldo had once attempted to fulfill his master's last wish of obtaining the funny Soul Edge, and even ventured abroad in its pursuit, but he was unsuccessful. He was gone in the pit one day when a trespasser appeared who was Ivy. We've seen a version of this encounter play out when we played his story in 6. And Voldo's like, Voldo, I can sniff the sword right through her, hunt her down and get it right. And that's pretty good. Shame and Blame are the names of the Qatars. Collected treasures from every corner of the world and believed that he had everything that was worth collecting. His enormous treasure trove includes many rare foreign curiosities. He favoured the Qatars, which is why he was so indignant that you hadn't ever seen a pair of them. Gave them to his loyal vassal. They are one of the tens of Qatar types. So they're a subset of Qatar, I guess. Loves all that. You know what?
Welcome back to the
Real quick,
history.
I've just spotted you can see their endings from here as well. I can see my ending from here. Wow, what a view! I can see the moment of my own death. The time had come with countless souls stolen from Beverly the Evil Sword now. So, like, is the sword... Nightmare went round stealing souls so that the sword could turn into his dad. I guess. And then Siegfried just stabbed it, and then everything was fine.
Welcome back to the
The sword really didn't accomplish much. I'm 5'10" and I'm born in London. I've read this one already. My alchemist dad went mad and died. I've got no interest in my true parents. This, it doesn't mention, like, she is still oblivious about her true lineage. Like, it doesn't say here that Cervantes is her father. But in her ending, we see an image of Cervantes behind her, like, I'm your bloodline. So, like, I don't know. Like, did something fly past your shoulder, madam? Following an oracle from Hephaestus, the god of fire and smithery, Sophia destroyed one half of Soul Edge, and then the other half. She returned to her life as the daughter of a baker, and spent her days guarding the bread with deadly force. A knight in azure armour and a sword of immense evil, and now I go with an oracle to go and do it. And the sword me my bloody husband made for all time and forevermore. Kind of already knew that.
Welcome back.
Mitsurugi just, wants I'm not even gonna bother reading his, because his whole thing is he's a bit put out because guns are a thing now, and so he's looking for a really powerful sword to hurt guns with. Keelik requires a tad more explanation. Because, I had a go at explaining his situation before, but his destiny's been awakened on February 9th. As blood type says, raised in the lazed deep within China, was chosen to inherit a rod called the Kali Yuga. After many years of training, it was one of the 3 sacred treasures of the temple. However, the evil seed had rained down upon the temple and caused its people to lose their sanity, and a bloodbath ensued. He was able to keep his sanity under the protection of the Dvapara Yuga, but was forced to defend himself against those who were under the spell of the evil seed. In doing so, he killed his sworn sister and others dear to him. Also, in this version, he didn't go mad. They all went mad, and he was forced to bonk them. The old man who saved him told him the truth. Oh, they're both, actually, they are still under the demonic influence. But the thing around his shoulder is stopping him from absolutely fucking about. He trained under the old master, and after learning how to control the evil within himself, embarked on a funny quest, and that's pretty great. Zhang Hua, meanwhile, holds the swords. The Ming Emperor was irritated by the lack of progress in the quest for Soul Edge, so he ordered his royal guards to join the search, and Zhang Hua was in the royal guards. They masqueraded as travelling Chinese opera troupe to avoid suspicion about their true mission. There are a few things more suspicious, I feel like, than a travelling opera troupe. They are always up to some shit. If you're part of any kind of travelling theatre, you either, know vampires or, have some kind of weird arcane intention. Maybe you hunt ghosts. Maybe you prepare for your journey and recall your mother's last words. Cut your path through the bloody sword. I departed with the sense that invisible forces of destiny were pushing me onward. Because it ends up turning out that you had Soulcalibur the whole time. And finally, Maxi, the dandy of the South Seas. What a great name. And then was carefree pirate. Travelled all over the boat. Came under attack during his absence by a horde of monsters led by Astroth. So that is... Keelik was also there, and so they both joined in the battle against the horde, and they fucked all the monsters right away. Oh, I'll nick to your mirrors, and then Keelik went mad. And the monsters that massacred everybody were nowhere to be seen. Having lost all that he held dear, he went and travelled and went and travelled. Alright. Nice, simple revenge story. Well, so that was what we did for the end of this episode, because we didn't have the means to unlock any new mission battles. So I guess... tune in next time. When hopefully we'll have enough points to buy an artwork that will finally push us over the edge. But until such a thing happens, goodbye.